Punching in VR feels incredible until you realize you just threw a knockout combo at nothing. Your brain says impact, your arm says air, and your muscles, well, they barely woke up. That's the gap, and most VR fitness solutions aren't even looking at it. VR fitness is real. The heart rate data doesn't lie. People sweat, they move, they burn calories. Thrill of the fight gives you an arm workout. Beat Saber is a full body dance. But here's what no one is talking about. Every single one of those games has the same limitation. Your limbs move through empty space. There's no resistance. There is no load. Your muscles fire to accelerate your arm, and then they stop. There's no eccentric phase, no braking against force, no isometric hold. Compare that to a real punch bag. You load, you extend, you connect. The bag pushes back. Your shoulder stabilizes, your core braces, your forearm locks. That's a full muscle activation suite. VR fitness is cardio with some arm work. It's not strength. And until we add resistance to the equation, it never will be. If you're an engineer or a biomechanics nerd, you already know. Resistance in VR needs to be immediate, continuous, and independent of the game. It can't wait for software to register a hit and trigger a haptic buzz. By then, your muscle activation window is over. So there are 3 approaches being explored right now. Number 1 is haptic vests. They're good for feeling impacts. Think about the Res vest for a few years ago. Pretty good. But they're useless for resisting your own movement. They fire after you punch, so they can't load your muscles during the punch. Then, number 2, motorized exoskeletons. They're expensive, they're heavy, they're battery hungry, and they fight against latency. So by the time the motor spools up, your arm is already extended. Too little, too late. Number 3 is cable resistance. This is where it gets interesting. It's simple, mechanical, zero latency, zero battery. A cable anchors to the floor or door frame and tensions against your movement. The faster and harder you move, the more it resists. Your eccentric phase works, your stabilizes fire, and the game doesn't need to know anything about it. But now you're halfway to turning your gaming den or living room into a gym. So there's got to be a better way. Right now, VR fitness is stuck in a cardio-only box. That's fine for general health, but it means no strength progression, no muscle loading variability, and also no analog to real-world training. Knee, shoulder, and wrist suffer overuse from thousands of unresisted repetitions. It's a bit counterintuitive, but the resistance actually removes the strain. So the fitness industry solved this problem decades ago. That's what Waves, bands, and cables do, but VR just hasn't integrated them yet. Some of the biggest names in the space are trying. There are patents, research papers, startup pitches, but none of them have shipped a consumer product that solves this for under $2,000. That's the gap where we're working on. We're trying to get the resistance experience in a compact way without having to turn your gaming space or living room into a gym. If this sounds interesting, there's more coming. Subscribe if you want to see where this goes. I'm not promising a revolution, I'm promising a specific mechanical answer to a specific problem. Thank you for watching.